Welcome back to the weekly wrap. We're going to do things a little bit different this week. I haven't got any graphics, so I'm just going to read off a sheet of paper that I wrote down all the results. So apologies for no graphics this week. Hopefully it'll be straight back to usual next week. But congratulations to all 15 people who scored 7 correct. And at the top of the pile was Labrat and Bunnies 22, both getting 7 correct and 2 as their margin. So they are round 21 leader. Now, the overall leader, as the thumbnail suggests, we have a new leader of the Garage Golf Footy Tipping Competition, and it is Millie Moo. Millie Moo is outright leader on 105 points, 325 as her margin, and SSTID also on 105, but 372 as her margin. So she's coming second. And then Maddie, she's on 104 points, 374 as a margin, coming third. And then Bunnies 22, 103 and 367 as his margin. So the top 3 people are females, and Bunnies 22 coming fourth. Now, SSTID and Bunnies 22 are husband and wife, and I know there's a big rivalry going on in their household, so I can imagine the football chat on the weekend before putting their tips in. But yeah, SSTID coming second, and Bunnies 22, 2 points behind on 103. But well done, Millie Moo. You're outright leader on 105. You are currently leading the Garage Golf Footy Tipping Competition. All right, let's have a look at the heads-to-head. We had Team Beatson versus Team Meninga. It was 56-59. So Team Meninga won that head-to-head. And then we had Churchill versus Lewis. Churchill scored 49 points and Lewis scored 54. And then Team Messenger versus Team Gaznia. Messenger and Gaznia both scored 57, so it was a draw. And then Team Davis versus Team Johns. Team Johns flogged Team Davis 64-55. Now, looking at the daily endpoints for those head-to-heads with Team Beatson versus Team Meninga, we have Tiger Alley and John Street, or John Stewart, both getting 3 points. Had Gemmo Macca getting 2 points and Kai Tips getting 1. In the Churchill versus Lewis head-to-head, we had Gonna Need Help getting 3 points. Up, Cronulla, Johnny on the Spot, and D-Dog, Dylan. They all got 2 points. And then Tiger, 78, and Jacob Cartwright getting 1 point. And then the Messenger versus Gaznia head-to-head, we had a string of people get daily end points. So Tipperary Panther, Millie Moo, and Bunnies Ados all getting 3 points. Fiona, she got 2 points. Eel Electric got 2. Belly 95 got 2. Josh G got 2. And then Snorky Sterlo gets 1 point in that head-to-head. His first points for the year. I know we were having a chat on the weekend. We went and watched the Timmy Zoo fight, and I was giving him plenty of stick about not having any daily end points this year so far. And he's shown me who's boss because he's got himself and snagged himself a point in round 21. Well done, Phil. And then the final head-to-head was Team Davis versus Team Johns. You saw Bunnies 22 get 3 points, Labrat getting 2 points, and Karamuna getting 1 point. That's all of the updates for the teams comp. Now, just finally, one change in the teams comp was Bronx 78 didn't put his tips in for the third time, so he drops to the reserve bench, and Fetz Luck comes in for Team Johns. So good luck to Fetz Luck. He's now in the running for his money back, $25, if his team does get over the line in the grand final. Now, the grand final, or the finals, is only 3 weeks away. There's 2 more regular seasons. It's round 22, round 23, and then the finals start in round 24. So not long to go now. Make sure you get your tips in because you don't want to drop off at the end and miss out on the opportunity to get your name etched in on the Les and Di Banks Memorial Trophy, as well as your $25 back. I didn't do the daily M. Actually, I have the spreadsheet over here. Let's do the daily M points because there is an update on the daily M points. So Bunnies 22 on 19 points, closely followed by Millie Moo on 18 points. And then you got Righty 72 on 14, Connors Clucking Picks on 14, Bulldogs Brady on 14, and Bunnies Ados on 13, and then J-Lo on 13, and then the list goes on. I'm not going to read out anymore. Apologies again. There are no graphics this week. I will get back into the tradition of doing the normal update. Hopefully you can bear with me. And as I always say, keep your tips smart, your banner sharp, and remember, it's all fun and games until the final whistle.